What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about my Outback. So for those of you that are new to the channel or aren't familiar with it, this is my 2006 Subaru Outback. I originally bought it bone stock. It was stock height, stock everything, and went through a lot to get to this point. So one of the main things that I get asked about with this car is what headlights and taillights that I'm using. And I want to just do this video just to kind of go over through some of the common questions that I've had, and I don't think I've ever actually done a full walk around of this car since I've done everything. So first things first, the taillights. These are one of the first mods that I've done. These are the JDM rear taillights. You can see I picked them up from a buddy of mine when I worked at the dealer. He had them laying around, so I swapped them out. The OEM ones had the amber at the bottom. They didn't look that great, so these are much better. I've had them on pretty much since I've had this car, so I don't know if I want to keep them much longer, but for now they're pretty good. Now this was made from fiberglass. I believe someone in Russia. There's a guy who makes them. I don't know if he's still making them, but found them on eBay, and he ended up making one, and it came out really nice. Got it color matched, the size, fitment, everything turned out pretty good. A little bit different than the original wing, if you guys know. The original wing sits about maybe a third of the distance this one does, so it extends out pretty good and gives it a much more aggressive look. The next thing I did were these JDM headlights. Now these are from eBay. I found them on there a while ago, shortly after I bought the car. I got to redo the clear coat on these because I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It is kind of fading a little bit. So this car sat in direct sunlight for a really long time, and I'm not super proud of it, but I didn't have access to my garage at the time. So along with these taillights look pretty good still, so those should be okay. While we're on the front end, this is the Sport Grill. Again, picked it up off another buddy. He had it laying around. He has the same car actually, except it's the 6-cylinder. So he had this thing laying around, so I figured it would look pretty good. So I swapped that in. Now you've probably seen this car if you're on my Instagram or if you've seen my YouTube videos. It's gone through a few different wheel options. The most recent one, which I'm going to call this version 3.0. I have some Volk T37 SLs. I got these, I want to say last year, maybe 2 years ago, and I absolutely love the look of this. Adds a perfect amount of aggression. The fitment is pretty good. I need to get a spacer for the rear though, because these are sunk in just a little bit. I think there is a 5mm currently on there, but I don't remember exactly. I know that these wheels are GR86 FRS spec, 18 by 9.5. I don't remember if it's plus 38 or plus 40. One of those, so I'll have to double check. But these are 18 by 8.5s. And the center caps, so I gotta redo these center caps. They had STI logos on them with carbon inlays, but they kind of flaked off. So as you guys don't know, these wheels don't come with center caps. So these were picked up by my brother a little while back. Somebody made them, and we had to swap over the overlay, the carbon overlay to put them on the OEM, not the OEM, to put them onto the universal center cap, just to get it to fit right. But since then the resin has come off and the pieces are kind of flaking, so we got to redo them. Also, what we've added were these 4-pot 2015 plus STI Brembos. Now I know this car doesn't make stupid power. It is just a 2.5. It is not really meant for power or anything. It's just honestly look pretty sick. And I got a really good deal on them. Again, worked at the dealer, had some friends, had some parts laying around, so it helped out a lot. And as far as everything else is pretty much the same as it's always been. The interior, I don't know if I ever showed it. aside from my last video. I did do a leather seat conversion. This car originally was cloth, had heated seats, heated mirrors, and the heated wipers, but only cloth interior. So I swapped those out. Again, another buddy. A lot of these parts were donated or, just sourced somehow by friends. But I managed to pick everything up for a pretty solid deal. So I'm pretty happy with that. And if you've watched my last video, you will see that I have wrapped my A-pillars so far in Alcantara, and we have the dash mat. Now the stock dash is complete garbage. It's like, and this one's not too bad, but on top of there, it's all scratched up. This was just from, years of abuse and, just things getting thrown on it. You can see that there's some chips here. But again, if you watched my last video, you will know that we are doing an entire interior redo on this car. From headliners, pillars, seats, even a dashboard. I have a new dashboard for it sitting in my basement, and we're going to be swapping that into this car. And I don't know if I want to wrap it with Alcantara, if I want to do leather, but this entire interior is going to get redone, including these door panels, everything. So I haven't fully decided if I want to do leather or what I want to do exactly, even color wise. I love the maroon that comes on the Spec Bs, I believe, with the maroon seats and little inserts. So I'm not sure. I know we're going to get different seats 100% because the leather is kind of cracking. The driver's seat is a little messed up, so it's not too bad, but this entire interior is going to get redone. Another thing you may have noticed is this Grip Royal quick release steering wheel. Now I've had this for, I want to say 2 years now. It was originally my brother's, and I got it I had him put it in here. Well, we put it in here just to kind of swap out the stock one, just to see how I like the look. I'm kind of over it. It's, it's okay. I don't have my cruise control anymore, so kind of defeats the entire purpose. But for now, it looked okay, and until I decide to get another wheel or put the stock one back in, I kind of want to do a leather wrap on the stock one just to have that OEM Plus look, but I haven't fully decided yet. We may even just get another steering wheel. Not too sure what, really. This one's okay. It's just a little, I think I like the stock one a little bit more. But it comes in handy, getting in and out of the car. It's nice. Again, no real performance really intended with this thing just yet. But for now, it looks pretty cool. I decided, you know what, let's try it out. Let's see if I like it. If you guys have seen any of the other videos, you'll see some of the other parts I installed. We have an entire rear adjustable control arm set up for the back of this car. Upper, lower, everything. We also have the white line front strut tower brace. And I think that's about it as far as suspension. It's sitting on BC Racing extreme low coilovers. I have the install of that as well. As I said before, we have a ton of stuff planned for this car. As I've mentioned, the interior as well, we have the dashboard downstairs. I'm thinking about new lights. We've got a lot. And a lot of stuff is already in the process. We started the interior little bits and pieces, and we're gonna go ahead and finish that up in the next few videos, I think. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick walk around of that. Oh, and another thing, we have some powertrain talks. I'm going to be swapping this car. I just haven't fully decided on what just yet, but we are doing something big. And it's in the planning stage right now. We're not official. Trying to figure out different engine options and things like that. Like I said, it's just a 2.5. Nothing crazy, but I love the wagon, and these are kind of harder to come by now. When I bought the car, it had less than 100,000 miles. So for the price that I paid, it was a pretty stupid deal to pick up, and honestly, can't pass it up. Now, again, we have the interior getting ready. We have talks of powertrain changes, as well as maybe different suspension. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit shorter, but, just like I said, we want to do a quick walk around. I'm working on doing some cinematic stuff with my big camera. A lot of this was shot on the iPhone, which works, but I'm trying to get more into video professionally and see what I can do with that. So we will be doing a cinematic walk around, things like that to it. This is just to explain briefly for anyone who hasn't seen it. This car went through, this is its third set of wheels. Prior to these, we had the Graham Lights 57 DRs, which I'll put a picture right here. And then we switched over to these T37s. Like I said, I love the T37s. Definitely a favorite wheel, a dream wheel of mine to have, and I accomplished that dream. Now, we may switch wheels eventually. Not fully set on what I want to do. Maybe some works, maybe some... who knows? We'll see. If you guys have any opinions, please go ahead and comment down below what you think is going to look good. I have an idea what I want to go with, but it kind of depends on the direction I want to go with this car. If I want to do something a little more track-oriented. It's getting a complete overhaul. This is a forever car. This car's not going anywhere, at least not anytime soon. So we're going to make the best of it. We got a whole lot of things planned for it and already in the works. So again, thank you guys for watching this channel. And subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see some more driving content of it, if you want to see, if you like the DIY stuff that I've been doing, if you enjoy that, let me know. I'll make more of that. We have the Impreza still that I got to show you guys, and the Forester that I got to show you guys. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, like, everything you got to do, whatever it is. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.